everybody, TJ here, and I am back with another collection video. And last time I checked, I did a video game collection. I did my PlayStation collection and PSP collection, so I'm pretty much done with Sony. Now moving on to the Xbox 360. Yes, from Sony to Microsoft, why not? So, and yes, what you're seeing right here is just that. This is my Xbox 360 collection. Believe it or not, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Actually, there's actually more games that I have. They're actually throughout the house. Some of them are my brother, some of them we share, but then again, but what you see right here is pretty much essentially the core of my collection. Actually, it's kind of big, but well, of course I'm gonna just breeze through this and just what I have so far. Okay, so there's, like I said, lots going around the place, so yeah. And of course, just to set the record straight, yes, I still have my 360, and of course, if by some chance, if it happens to die, I'll probably move up to either the One or the PS4. So to settle the debates, what's my opinions on either of them? Well, let's see. I really don't care. They both have their ups and their downs, but I really don't care. I'm probably gonna get the one for. So sorry, any PS4 lovers out there. So I don't know, okay? I'm impartial, okay? I really don't care, okay? But anyway, that's not the point. I'm going to show off my collection, okay? So I'm just going to dive right in here. I'm going to start right here with my somewhat recent game that I have. This is Alien Isolation, actually. And I got to say, this is a pretty good game, actually. I recommend this for any fans of the Alien franchise and love Alien. I definitely recommend it. Definitely get the Nostromo edition, because you can play as Ellen Ripley and Dallas. Oh, that's amazing. Actually... And like, you know, it actually gets pretty good, especially when the alien starts like, you know, stalking you. It's kind of creepy and like a bit challenging, like literally on the run, but it's just amazing and pretty good for what it's worth, actually. Then we have Bayonetta, one of my guilty pleasure games. I freaking love this game. I completed this like several different times now. It's such a good game, and part of me kind of wants to get Bayonetta 2, but of course the only problem is it's for the Wii U, and of course let me point out some logic. I'm not gonna buy a freaking Wii U just to play one or two freaking games, because that's kind of pissing my money, and besides I have other things to focus on these days. But anyway, but hey, it's a pretty awesome game, actually. Castlevania Lords of Shadow, very good for what it's worth. But even though I felt like Mirror of Fate was much better, I have it on the Live Arcade. So, but I don't know, it's a mixed bag. But it was pretty good for what it's worth, except for a couple of challenging bosses, and of course the freaking long Chapter 2, which I have no idea why they had to make it that long. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, pretty cool fighting game, actually. I really enjoy the Tekken or Street Fighter games, especially like a crossover game, best crossover game ever. Devil May Cry 4, yes, I've mentioned this before. Yes, I have all 4 Devil May Cry games, except for, you know, the reboot game, which want to avoid that altogether. But hey, it's a good game. I do not have the special edition one, but of course I already have the Devil May Cry CD, as you know. I've probably seen in my previous collection video, you know, the animated series. So that's that. Pretty good game. I love playing it. Dante's Inferno, another good game. I got finished it, actually. Pretty good. I have the animated epic as well. Prince of Persia, not too special there. Good for what it's worth. I do have Assassin's Creed, but like I said, it's probably scattered throughout the house, actually. Then, here's a pretty cool gem. This is Doom 3. Pretty good for what it's worth of this franchise, actually. So, for those who've not played it, I say check it out if you can find it. Okay, it's probably very hard to find. Of course, some people have said yes, it is kind of challenging because you gotta flip between the gun and the flashlight. But after a while, get the hang of it, actually. But it's still a little challenging. But what the heck? Let's see, what can I go through here? Mortal Kombat, why not? I am getting a Mortal Kombat X, of course, for the 360 one. It doesn't come out till the end of the year, which, of course, if it can't come any sooner, I appreciate that. Justice, Gods Among Us, one of my, possibly one of my favorite games of the system so far. Actually, I think I have unlocked almost everyone. By unlock, I mean all the DLC, I believe. I think. Yeah, I do. Walking Dead, very good. I got finished it, actually. I was made pretty far in this game, actually, and you really need to finish it. I need to finish this, then I can move on to Season 2, actually. So, that's that. Mirror's Edge, pretty good game, actually. Why not? It's, very challenging, but once in a while, you get the hang of it. But, yeah, we'll have to play Mirror's Edge, too, but thanks for a different system. Quake 4, Very good set. Actually, it comes with a bonus disc, which is Quake 2, which I have. This is a Nerf franchise I have aside from the multiplayer game, but what the heck? For what it's worth, it did a pretty good job. It's for anybody that loved Quake, I'd say it's overlooked, but I'd say you got to admire it. It's pretty cool. Let's see. The Godfather game, one of my favorites for the system. I really enjoyed this game. I prefer this over Godfather 2, the game, because in all honesty, the sequel was kind of not that good. They kind of get rid of some of the cool elements that this game was made awesome. Not to mention it was kind of broken. To be perfectly fair with you, then we have the Ghostbusters video game. Okay adaptation. I felt Bill Murray was like hamming it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like wasn't into it, but it was okay. At least it's better. Well, better than Sanctum of Slime. Well, let's see. Guitar Hero World Tour. A couple of that. Rockman 2. Why not? So have a little bit of both. Sonic Generations. Yeah. Pretty good game. Then we have some Forza games here. Forza 3 and Forza 4. Pretty good games. Games I kind of prefer. I needed some racing games for the system actually, or something like that. Since Gran Turismo was for the PlayStation, so of course that's a very hard game to find these days. But Forza's okay because hey, the inner gearhead in me is coming out. I'll move over here. Legends of WrestleMania. Okay, game from the franchise. That's pretty cool. Replaying some famous WrestleMania matches, or like reloading and then like changing history. I kind of enjoyed that mode of this game. Pretty good. Which Libre Heroes Del Ring. Okay, game could use a little work. Then TNA Impact. Actually a decent game. Could be better, but what the heck? I have Across the Line as well, so that one's okay. And I do have the iOS game as well, so yeah. So say what you want about the company, even though it's no longer around. But so the game's for nostalgic. I really enjoyed this game because the Ultimate X matches are awesome. I rocked that doing those matches. But anyway, enough about that. WWE All-Stars, pretty fun game. I kind of prefer that over Legends of WrestleMania. And of course, more gratifying stuff. It's awesome. And of course, yes. Rumble Roses XX. Eat your heart out, people. Why not? Another guilty pleasure. Raw 2, another very rare gem that I have. Good for what it's worth at the time, actually. Even though it's all outdated. Oh my God, look how flushed down and crappy those look. Look, it's like, my God, Day of Reckoning style graphics. And of course, the games now looks more realistic than what you see then. Of course, we've come a long way. But anyway, speaking of coming a long way, here's the latest stuff. Here's WWE 2K15, 2K14, 13, 12, SmackDown vs. Raw 11. Raw 10 and SmackDown vs. Raw 09. So, yep, that is the tip of the iceberg. Like I said, this is there's like so many other games I have, but this is just personally just my collection. Okay, so that's that. Let me know what you think. I would like to see some your videos and your video game collections. All right, so that's it for me, and stick around for more collection videos. All right, take care, folks.